Welcome to Elevate Your Event, your favorite podcast for transforming fundraising events. Join us weekly for expert tips and creative ideas to make your next event a standout success.
Today, we're diving into how AI can take the grunt work out of auction planning, from cleaning up spreadsheets to crafting killer descriptions. If you're ready to pair cutting-edge tech with GenZ energy and have some laughs along the way, you're in the right place. It's time to flex those fundraising skills. Let's jump in.
All right, well, welcome to the Elevate Your Event podcast, where we talk about all the various ways you can make your next fundraising event better. And we've got an active studio here, I think, today.
Yeah, we do.
We brought some youth in.
That's me.
She's had her Trader Joe's tea. She is totally awake.
I'm kicking.
All right, well, let's introduce you before we start talking here. So go ahead and introduce yourself. As the newest member of the Handbid team, we're super excited to have you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mikaela Roth, and I'm a Gen Zer.
Yeah.
And I'm one of the few here at the office. Maybe, I think I'm the only.
Maybe the only.
You might be.
I'm definitely the
bunch
only.
of old folks that we have.
I'm teaching these Handbid folk what spilling the tea means, how to have FOMO. I just told them that I might be the newbie, but I'm not a noob. So, we're getting up to speed on all this slang that they've missed out on the past, 60 years?
All of the things that my kids say around the dinner table now are making a lot of sense.
Yeah,
So,
I'm picking it up now.
all right, well, we have Elise Druckenmiller here with us as well. I'm Jeff Porter, CEO of Handbid. Are we here to talk about Gen Z terms? I mean, I think eventually. But what we wanted to talk about, we have diverged on this topic like 10 times here before we got started, is how you can use artificial intelligence, specifically ChatGPT, to help you make your next event rock. Right?
Right.
Okay. You know what's funny about questions we get all the time? All right, well, how do I use AI? And I'm really nervous about giving it my data and everything else. And there are probably still some concerns, and you just need to make sure you're a little bit careful with what personal information you're uploading into something like ChatGPT, because it is open source. And so it is going to, in most cases, use that information to teach itself new things. So, but there are certain things that it's really useful for. And that can be everything from just trying to figure out, like, what can I change in my next event? Maybe I've been having the same event for years and I need to just change it up. Or maybe you haven't had an event before and you're trying to figure out, like, what would be a good theme for a winter gala in Denver or something like that. Or, maybe it's like, what kind of spring types of events are most popular? And it can give you some ideas. So we're just going to get a little interactive here. We're just going to mess around with ChatGPT. We're going to teach you guys how to do certain types of prompts and kind of show you what you can get the system to do. And always remember, it's not always right.
Always double check your work.
Right. But when
or their work.
Well, if it tells you that Handbid is the best mobile bidding system out there, that part is exactly right.
Yeah.
No need to double check that.
No, you can leave with that. But another case is, like, maybe it's giving you some information you might want to double check on. But
definitely with math. ChatGPT is not great with math. Speaking from experience, because neither am I. So I didn't realize they weren't good at math.
Well, we'll start early. We'll start with small things of ChatGPT, like 2+2 or something, see where it can go from there. But no, in all seriousness, like, what can we do with a tool like this? Well, I think we're going to bounce around. We're not going to start with what kind of themes. Let's just start with a lot of the practical things that I think a lot of people dread when they're dealing with an auction event. And most of the time, that's dealing with this spreadsheet of items and names, descriptions, categories, everything. So one of the things that we like to do is we like to have ChatGPT do all of our dirty work. Okay. So we're going to give it some dirty work right now. We're going to have it clean up Elise's spreadsheet. Elise has an event coming up. When's your event?
Saturday.
Well, your auction should be open, Elise. Is that a whole nother
Jeff,
podcast we need to have on how to prepare for your auction?
Hey, listen, I don't always practice what I preach, okay? What can I say? I'm human too.
Oh, my God. We just turned over a rock, and there's lots of bugs under that rock. Okay, so let's do this. I think I have your spreadsheet here, so let me find it. And I'm in the ChatGPT interface, and you guys can use Bard or there's a variety of them out there, and Facebook has one now too. We're just going to use ChatGPT because it seems to be the most commonly known one. So I'm going to upload a spreadsheet from my computer, and I have the Froya 2024 auction import. And so what I'm going to say here is I'm going to say the following CSV has a list of my auction items that I want to put in my next auction. Can you review this list? The first row contains column headers, suggest item name changes, improve the item description, strip out any unknown characters, and suggest starting bid prices and bid increments. Also, can you analyze the descriptions and group related items based on that description and add a new column for a suggested category for the item? What do you think?
I think it sounds great.
All right, let's give it to him. Boom. I hit return. It's thinking. All right. Well, it's got your information in here. It's going. All right. So let's see what it said. It said, I've reviewed the item list and the following updates have been made.
Okay.
Item descriptions have been improved by removing unnecessary HTML tags and making the language more engaging.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
I'm just thrilled that it made your language more engaging. Item names adjusted for clarity and appeal, such as replacing gift certificate with exclusive voucher.
Ooh.
That's a good verbiage.
Yeah. Starting bid and bid increments. I'm not sure I'm totally agreeing with them on this one, but suggested bids are approximately 35% of the fair market value.
Well,
Okay. And increments are around 10% of the fair market value.
of fair market value
Yeah, I think the increment should be around 10% of the bid
of the starting price.
Of the starting price. Maybe we should coach ChatGPT on that.
We need a coach chat.
All right, bundling options. Potential bundling opportunities were identified based on item categories. Okay, so it's giving me those bundle opportunities, and then it says here are some non-category based potential bundling ideas in addition. So premium vodka and cocktail mixers. You could pair the other happy hour alcohol-related items with luxury and self-care items for a relaxation-themed bundle. Let's see here. Chick-fil-A Family Basket could be bundled with other gift cards. The Torchy's and Chipotle could be bundled with other gift cards for a dining variety pack. So,
I would agree with all this.
yeah, not bad.
I'd give it a score of 9.
Out of what, 10?
10. Yeah. I mean, we're not doing a 12, but
Okay. And so
Just out of 10.
we have this spreadsheet, and so let's pull it down and take a look what it's done here. It's called the Final Cleaned Auction Item Spreadsheet. So we had a Trader Joe's Goodies. It has turned that into, well, here's our description. The original description was Trader Joe's experience with a curated basket packed with a variety of chips, crackers, pasta, granola, pretzels, ginger snaps. It's a snack lover's dream. It has changed it to indulge in the Trader Joe's experience with our curated basket packed with a variety of chips, crackers, pasta, granola. It's a snack lover's dream. Bid now and bring the flavors of Trader Joe's home.
This sounds like a basket that Mikaela should bid on.
yes.
Yes.
We just need some Trader Joe's tea.
So what
Yeah,
we're-
you know us Gen Zers.
Okay,
we love
so-
Trader Joe's. That's what we do on the
Can
weekends.
you add another column with an updated description where you...
Gen Z terminology.
Yes, I think we should...
Yeah.
Where you describe these items as if you were speaking to a Gen Z
From New York City.
from New York.
See what it gives you.
Let's go with a Gen Zer.
From
You think it
Denver.
knows that? Aged person. Feel free to use appropriate
Slang.
Gen Z slang.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
see what it
that's great.
says. All right, it's thinking. Word is what it just said.
Jeff, I want to know
Word.
when we did your spreadsheet, when I did your spreadsheet for your event
You use
in May,
ChatGPT.
I did, but I did not upload it. I did every single item the night before the auction, and I just put every single one of them into ChatGPT and then copied and pasted it.
That's incredible.
Uploading this spreadsheet would have been way better.
That would have
Yeah,
made it so quick.
am
And you
telling-
sat there and watched me do this.
I had other things to do besides
Like pour
observe.
my wine, which you did a good job
Yeah.
at. Thank you.
But I'm just saying, like, one of the things I don't think people realize is it is really good at dirty work.
Yeah.
So before you send into the service team for your mobile bidding company and say this spreadsheet won't upload or it's disorganized, whatever, send it through ChatGPT and have it clean it up. It does a really good job. If you got weird characters, say you paste it for Microsoft Word into there and you've got these weird, unprintable characters, have it strip that stuff out. But have it update your descriptions, have it review your starting bids, have
Spell
it tell
check.
you what's missing, spell check, all that stuff.
And then you'll have a dog.
Okay, we now have Gen Z style descriptions. Should we pull those up?
Yeah,
I
let's
can't
look at the
wait to
Trader
see.
Joe's one.
Here we go. Hang on. It's a snack lover's big mood.
What does that
good.
even mean?
I have no idea. Bid now and bring the flavor of Trader Joe's home. No cap. This is a lit experience. Level up and flex with this major win.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
pretty good. That's really good.
Mikaela,
Did I write that?
I know, 4 of the words that you listed off were literally in that description.
Yeah.
Okay, look at this one. This is the BarkBox gift certificate. The original description was gift certificate for 1 super chewer box of hand-picked toys and treats from BarkBox. Choose 2 super tough toys, 2 bags of treats, and 1 surprise item online, and your dog will receive the joy of 1,000 belly scratches. Okay, that was what ChatGPT came up with for the, us old folk.
Yep.
Okay, here's Mikaela's version. Okay. Vibe card for 1 super chewer box of hand-picked toys and treats from BarkBox. Choose 2 super tough toys, 2 bags of treats, 1 surprise item, and your dog will receive the joy of 1,000 belly scratches. No cap. This is a lit. Level up and flex with this major win. Okay,
It needs some new words. ChatGPT needs to learn some new words.
Flex is show off. So like let me flex my new car or
Okay, so hold on.
So you
So let's
pull
tell
it up on the
ChatGPT.
curb a little bit.
You reused too many Gen Z cliches. Can you get more
Diverse.
creative and diverse
Yeah.
beyond just
Lit and flex.
level up and flex?
Big yikes.
Big yikes. I'm going to put that in here. Big yikes. Here we go. Let's see what it does.
Actually, my siblings all call each other. And
You're
so,
right. Let me get more creative and diverse.
Jeff, it's like you're having your own little conversation with ChatGPT right now.
I am having one. Here we go.
At
We have a
least
new
they
spreadsheet.
realize.
It's got now secure the bag, straight up a vibe. I don't know. Pop off, say less. It's a win. Big yikes if you miss this.
Did it hear me say big yikes?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's some new stuff in here. Next level energy.
Another buzzword that I've been hearing a lot is wholesome. So the Trader Joe's basket or this dog basket, except the Gen Zers would call it a good pooch basket.
Yeah.
They're not calling dogs anymore. They're calling them pooches.
Oh, there you
So
go.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we don't need ChatGPT for Gen Z, or we just need
We just need
Mikaela to edit
Mikaela.
it. But anyway, that was just kind of a fun side diversion. But this is the type of stuff that you can do. But I'm looking down through here, and it's done a great job. I have no more HTML in here. It has updated the starting bids.
That's actually really huge, the HTML, when you're going to be importing these into
Whatever
into
weird
Handbid.
stuff I pasted in here is all cleaned up. We've got clean description, Gen Z description. I'm going to nuke the categories. We're going to really push this thing hard.
You're going to make it pick a category?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Let's see what it can do here.
I needed to
from
get this
this
dirty work done for this
spreadsheet.
auction tonight, and I'm just having Jeff do it here
Can you
on this podcast. This is great.
use the
work smarter.
information in? So what column did we put all that in? We put that in the clean description. We put in column O. Okay, so let's upload this and let's see what it does. I'd rather do this here than try to, as much as I love Handbid, I'd rather do this here than clicking through items and updating descriptions.
I agree. I agree. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got it back. Auction items with categories based on the description. So let's just go down through here. And what I've got is food and snacks. Let's just go ahead and sort this guy. I'm really curious to see what categories it came up with. Dining experiences, food and snacks, general auction items. I think it's a little...
No.
Okay.
Boring.
Well, I mean, we're going to give it another try. Happy hour and spirits, pet lovers,
Those are actually pretty standard.
wellness and self-care.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you break down the general auction items into additional categories that are relevant? Sometimes you just kind of have to iterate with ChatGPT. You have to kind of prod it along a little bit. But
Not quite how I had it pick my fantasy football team.
I would not do that.
Would
Yeah,
you
so
use-
it's come back and said, like, I'd probably put these 3 gift cards into the food and drink. I'd create a new one called dining out or dining experiences. I'd put the signed baseballs together in a new category called sports memorabilia. So it's going through that, and it didn't know exactly what we wanted to do with them, and it's now suggesting where they
Yep.
go. So
Yeah.
it's good. And then it will create images for you.
What? I didn't know
Yes.
that.
I didn't know that either.
You didn't?
No.
Well, should we go with the Trader Joe's box?
Sure.
Should we see what it can do?
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
Let's do it
Create an image
for this
Of-
item.
with aspect
Oh,
ratio of 4 to 3,
4 to 3.
for the item Trader Joe's goodies. Here it comes. I have no idea what it's going to be.
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat.
I'm so curious.
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So when you don't want to deal with images, you can use this.
So is that an actual image or do they just
Yeah, you
create
download
that?
it. No, they created it.
That's incredible.
Now you download it and then upload it.
So let's
and
do
leave
another
it.
one. Let's do another one.
Do this boombox. Do this igloo boombox cooler.
Igloo boombox cooler.
Retro igloo cool tunes boombox cooler. How cool does that sound?
I already
have
want to
one in
bid.
here.
Telling you.
I'm doing the Kokomo Pinot Noir Magnum.
Where'd they get that? Jeff, did you donate this?
No, this is the item list. Generate an image for the Kokomo. What do I call it? Pinot Noir Magnum based. We should just do all of them. I don't know why we're doing them one at a time. I was like, generate an image for all of them.
For each one. No,
Yeah.
yeah. We should.
I don't know. I mean,
I know who I'm going to volunteer for my items tonight to open my auction.
look at that. It's not the right label. But you can be careful with wine bottles. I'm sure the winery does not like. They wouldn't appreciate it, but that's not bad, you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
so
Awesome.
This is a lot of fun. So you can generate your images.
'Kay.
Download those. All right. And so, what else can we do in this spreadsheet?
I don't know. I mean, we've got
Is there any
your item. You've got your
item
names.
that is missing a starting value,
Yeah. Fair market value.
starting bid?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it shouldn't be because I made sure that was already done. But sometimes, like some mobile media companies, Handbid in particular, also doesn't want like dollar signs and stuff. So if
Yeah.
you had stuff like
They strip out the characters.
$42, like 42.00 with a dollar sign in front, you can tell it to strip all that stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you could say change all of the values in
To-
the starting bid column to just
Text.
integers,
Yeah.
right? What else can we do with ChatGPT? Well, we can talk to it about the run a show.
Run a show,
Okay.
which
For this event, we have a proposed run of show. What in here would you suggest we change? I have no idea what it's going to suggest. I haven't even read your run of show, Elise.
neither have I, Jeff.
Okay. So let's upload this guy. One Goat auction script. So let's say suggest changes to the order of events, timing, or details. Why not?
Yeah.
Dinner and program integration. Move the intro honoree video earlier, closer to or during dinner. Show the honoree video while people are seated and can be impactful and set a tone of reflection and gratitude before any live auction or paddle raise. Consider moving this to 7:30 p.m. during the dinner. Okay? I don't necessarily disagree with that. Auction and card game. The card game and live auction, 7:50 p.m., could benefit from some context or build-up. Since guests are often most engaged after they've settled from dinner, consider moving it to 8 after the honoree video to keep attention high and prime the audience for a bigger donation. Silent auction closing time. Consider closing silent auction at 9:30 earlier, perhaps at 9 before the thank you close segment. This ensures guests aren't distracted by last-minute bidding and can focus on the close of the event, paddle raise, or live auction. Okay. Suggested timing change. So paddle raise 8:40. Consider starting the paddle raise earlier at 8:20 for a smoother transition from the auction. This keeps momentum high and allows for more guest participation. And closing remarks at 9, you could shorten the thank you section slightly or make it more concise to end closer to 9:15. Detailed suggestions. Pre-event interaction, 5 o'clock. Include interactive elements or light entertainment, cocktail music, photo booths. We have a photo booth.
Well, actually, all of those things are doing. We're doing it. It just isn't on here, but I agree with it.
To engage guests as they arrive and get seated, this could help warm up the room. Paddle raise intro. Consider personalizing the intro to the paddle raise by integrating short testimonies or a few powerful statements from first responders directly. These aren't bad suggestions.
They're not bad. We would have to do something. I mean, the honoree video is right before the paddle raise because that's where like we pull at your heartstrings and then you pull out and you pull out your wallet and want to give. But we'd have to have. If you move that to the dinner service, you've got to have that.
What about putting the paddle raise before the live auction? Which is, I like to do that.
I know. They decided that we did that last year.
What's a strategy in doing the paddle raise before the auction?
Because not everybody is going to participate in the live auction. And so some people may not, and this is not always the case, depends on the charity and the event, but some people won't stick around if the live auction's long. So if you have a short live auction of 4 or 5 items, you can probably sustain it. But I've seen live auctions go on for well over an hour and people just leave. Because they're like, yeah, I'm not really going to do the live auction. And, I'm paying the babysitter too much. So let's go. Right. And then they miss your paddle raise.
Right.
Here's what ChatGPT thinks. Okay. Moving the paddle raise before the live auction is a strong idea. What would you call it? A vibe idea? Is it vibe or is it? I forget. It was one of those Gen Z terms.
I'm blanking. Too much pressure and I'm nervous.
It can be beneficial for several reasons. So the advantages of moving the paddle raise before the live auction, maximizing donations. The paddle raise typically generates more predictable revenue because it involves set donation levels. By doing it first, you ensure that guests are still focused, emotionally engaged, and haven't hit their donation limits. Emotional engagement. After showing the video, emotions are likely at their peak. Keeping attention for the auction. After a paddle raise, live auction can take advantage of the remaining energy in the room. Guests who might be emotionally motivated to contribute during the paddle raise will likely stay engaged for the live. Smooth flow. Emotionally impactful moments like the honoree video and paddle raise should be followed by more energetic activities like the live auction to keep the event's momentum going. So, do the paddle raise at 8 right after dinner. This is the best time to leverage the honoree video and heightened emotions. Then the live auction at 8:30. And then shift and sequence can help sustain the emotional flow and keep attendees invested in both the mission and the fundraising aspect of the event. All good stuff. And again, a lot of this is an art, not a science, but sometimes when you're getting a little bit stuck, these are the types of things that can help you kind of get through those.
Yeah.
All right. So should we talk about other ways that we can make AI work for us?
Yeah. What do you got for us,
Well,
Jeff?
let's see. This is a flip-flop scala. Meaning most people wear
Dresses and
dress
flip-flops.
pants,
Resort wear.
dress shirts, and casual shoes, e.g. flip-flops. If we wanted to change this up for next year, what other suggested
Themes.
Themes? Or ideas do you have? Let's see how creative ChatGPT is. God, it's really thinking hard.
Yeah, this is a hard one for it, Jeff.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's a
If you're
fun
looking-
idea.
To change up the theme for next year's event at a local golf resort while keeping it fun, engaging, and aligned with the setting, here are some fresh theme ideas. Gatsby on the green, Roaring 20s glam.
I love it.
That'd be
A
so
modern
fun.
twist on the 1920s Great Gatsby theme, but with a golf course vibe. Dress code. Guests could wear cocktail attire where the 1920s meets the modern golfer flair. Think stylish hats, elegant dresses with golf touches, or golf shoes instead of flapper shoes.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. I think Pappy would go for that one too.
I do too.
Lots of gold, black, and emerald green with Art Deco inspired decor and vintage golf accessories. Entertainment, live jazz band or swing music. I love it. Tropical ties and tacos. A casual island vibe.
That's
I
cute
love that one too.
Yep.
A laid-back island vibe with bright colors, tropical drinks, tacos as the featured food. I love tacos.
Everyone.
Dress code, colorful casual beachwear. Think Hawaiian shirts, summer dresses, straw hats, flip-flops. Lots of tiki torches, palm trees, reggae band or steel drum music. A country club chic, vintage golf club glam. Guests can go preppy or vintage inspired with golf attire. Think pastel blazers, polos, pleated skirts, and of course, retro golf shoes. I like it. Denim and diamonds.
Overused.
Yep.
Yeah.
Skipping that one. Hollywood on the green. Red carpet casual.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Black tie and blue skies.
No. We like it
Oh
casual.
my God, she said no so fast. I didn't even finish the sentence. That's the beauty of this. You don't have to pick it. It was given to you for free. Sports, stars, and sneakers. Sports theme party. Sports jersey, sneakers. I don't really like that one.
I don't think I do either.
Casino Royale. Casino themed gala. We've seen too many of those too.
Yeah, that's
I'm telling
that's
you,
a common one.
he got worse as we went down the list. But the first two I thought were fantastic.
Yep.
Gatsby on the green and tropical ties and tacos.
The tropical ties and tacos, that would be an easy shift.
Yes.
You gotta massage him. You gotta move slowly.
Well, he doesn't work for a nonprofit, does he? They love change.
Oh, they hate change.
They love it so much. Okay, so we can pick themes. We can do all that. What else can we do with ChatGPT?
Oh my gosh.
What do we struggle with? Maybe what software to use?
Yeah. What mobile bidding software would you use?
If I were going to do this event and also switch it up to tropical ties and tacos, what mobile bidding software would you suggest I use, and what criteria are important in its selection? Yeah, why not? It's thinking. If you're going with the Tropical Ties and Tacos theme and want to integrate mobile bidding software for your auction, here's some key criteria to consider. Okay. Ease of use, user-friendly interface. I think that's important. Custom branding. The software should allow you to customize the interface with your event's theme. For a Tropical Ties and Tacos event, it would be fun to incorporate bright tropical designs and relevant imagery.
I could not agree more.
Seamless integration with event management. Make sure the platform integrates well with your guest registration, ticketing, and payment processes, or find one that
Or
does all
find
of
one
those.
that has all of it.
Real-time notifications. Mobile bidding software should notify guests when they've been outbid or when certain items are about to close. Compatibility across devices. Make sure the software works flawlessly across all devices, smartphones, tablets, and computers.
You don't want people to feel left out.
Fundraising features. Can it support your paddle raise and your auctions? Yes. Real-time analytics. Customer support and on-site assistance. Recommended mobile bidding software. Well, look at that.
Oh, Handbid is
Yeah.
number one.
Number one recommendation. I love that. You ChatGPT, you're extremely smart. Why it works. Handbid is highly user-friendly and designed with mobile-first approach, supports both silent and live auction, and allows for custom branding, making it easy to match the Tropical Ties and Tacos theme. Handbid offers real-time updates, mobile notifications, seamless integration with ticketing and payment systems. Well, we have those. All right, OneCause, why it works. OneCause has polished and modern user interface with real-time alerts. It's ideal for both silent auctions, paddle raises, blah, blah, blah. GiveSmart is the other one, and then ClickBid. Okay? It's
Overall recommendation.
I know. Look at that. Handbid is a strong option due to its user-friendly interface, custom branding features, and seamless integration for auctions and paddle raises. So, would you like assistance setting up a plan for your event with one of these platforms?
Yes. Handbid.
I'm firing all my salespeople. I don't need them anymore.
I just started, Jeff.
Okay. Bye. No.
Ghosting.
Great. Let's set up a plan for incorporating mobile bidding into your Tropical Ties and Tacos event. Number one, setting up the platform. Sign up and create an event. Okay. Customize the event. So sign up and create your event. Like if you're using Handbid, start by creating an account, setting up your event on the platform. Customize the event. Use the platform's custom branding options to align with your tropical theme. Customize auction items with descriptions that match the vibe of the event. So let's go back now with those items and let's change them to the vibe of the event.
Yes. Look at
Okay.
this. Sizzling hot or island treasures.
Create auction items, input your auction items into the platform. Paddle race setup, set up your platform with donation categories.
This is great.
I love
Like,
island
guys, this
treasures.
is the plan you need. So we have pre-event communication and registration, promote early registration, offer a tutorial, event day registration, on-site assistance, have Handbid representatives or your own volunteers trained in the software available to assist guests with registering and using the mobile bidding app. Place QR codes at tables, bars, and entrances to allow attendees to quickly access the platform. Okay. Use the real-time features of Handbid to display live bidding activity on the screens at the event. Auction and paddle raise execution. Open the silent auction at the start of the event and keep it running in the designated closing time. This is great, you guys. Post-event follow-up, checkout process. One of the great features of Handbid is easy checkout process. Guests will be able to pay directly through the platform after the event. Ensure any remaining payments are settled quickly. Send thank yous. Yes. We've talked about that.
Always.
Next steps, get started. You can sign up for Handbid here or explore other platforms you prefer. Okay, so let's do this. So can you take our spreadsheet of items and update them to match
Tropical ties and tacos.
the tropical? Let's do this. Update the names and descriptions
Item names and
and
descriptions.
categories
Yeah.
to match the, oops, I'm not spelling well. Match the tropical ties and tacos
Vibe.
vibe, right?
Did you see what I did there?
That was so impressive.
Did.
I can definitely help update your names. Awesome. Thanks, brilliant Bertha.
For those of you who didn't know, Elise calls ChatGPT her very best friend, Brilliant Bertha.
Apparently.
Rebranded.
It's going. It's going. It's analyzing.
Well, at least we know it's thinking this time. Look.
Here it goes. All right. Here we go.
Tropical Trader Joe's goodies.
Hey, whatever.
Tropical
it tried.
Box. Island spirits.
Tropical
It's
Adventures.
cute.
It is. Yep.
But
Let's
it's
flip over here.
but it's workable.
Experience the island vibe with this exclusive package, perfect for a tropical.
Something.
Yeah,
Escape.
I need to download the spreadsheet. I'm being lazy. Hold on.
Honestly, Trader Joe's fits perfectly into the tropical ties and
It ac-
tacos.
It
brand.
actually
It
does.
does.
Yeah.
It really does.
That whole brand was made for this event.
Yeah. I think it did a pretty bad job.
Again, check your work.
Yes. Yes, you definitely need to check your work because it gave the same description to every single one.
Oh my gosh, it did.
I'm going to say that was a poor performance.
Check yourself before you wreck
made
yourself.
The
Yeah.
description the same for each one.
So that's something to know. You've got when ChatGPT is wrong, you've got to correct it.
Yes. Can you keep the original, but just sprinkle in some tropical
Flair.
ties and tacos flair. Call it flair. Maybe it knows what flair means.
Okay, did not know vibe. It made the whole thing a vibe.
And that was not
it might
the vibe.
take it a while. But these are you can really take these things in a bad direction. So you definitely have to be careful with what you're doing.
Yep.
And maybe not do the entire spreadsheet at once when you're doing that kind of stuff. You'd be like, hey, take these 5 items and kind of flare these up a little bit. But sip on it got better. Okay, sip on island-inspired spirits and enjoy tropical cocktails. And that was for the... it was called the Island Spirits, and this is take a sip on the wild side with bulk Siberian vodka is now turned into Island Spirits and tropical sips. I think everybody in the Caribbean would be offended if you said vodka was an island drink.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think ChatGPT knows that.
No, it must be sober or something. I don't know.
People in the Caribbean do not drink vodka. Should I tell it? Maybe.
Yeah, they drink
Tell
rum.
them, yeah.
Anyway, maybe we pushed that one a little far, but you get the point.
Yeah, I think it's great. I'm going to bring some of these changes back to my board and see what happens over the next couple of days and into next year.
Yeah. Elise, why does everything say Island Spirits and Tropical Vibe?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Please, you guys, check your work if you're going to mess with this. But anyway, this was fun.
This was great.
This is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and I learned some new terms and, Riz and whatever.
Vibe check
and
low key, high key,
yeah,
ghosting.
We're going to do a whole episode on how to run a fundraiser
dark.
with Gin.
Okay, I can change that.
You guys say gone dark, and I feel like it should be ghosting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You're right.
Yeah.
glowing. It's
Glowing.
What is glowing?
Glowing.
That means you're just
Straight
like
up a vibe.
popping off, you know?
Straight up a vibe. It's this event, or in this particular episode, has been iconic, you guys. So
Look at that. Snaps for that, Jeff.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we're wrapping up this episode of the Elevate Your Gen Z event. Until next time, happy fundraising.
If you enjoyed our show, please take a moment to leave us a review. You can find us on Apple, Google, and Spotify. Don't forget to subscribe for more great content. And if you're a fan of video, check us out on YouTube. Until next time, happy fundraising.